right, man. The New Orleans Pelicans actually changes their culinary practices for Zion to help him with his weight. Let's talk about it. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links are in the description, and you see it here with their stupid ass bar. Um, Need to fix that on their website. Zion Williamson weight has the Pelicans concerned enough to change their culinary practices per report. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's wild. This plan should have been in place when he got here, to be honest. But you know, maybe they look at college and he didn't gain the freshman. He didn't fall victim to the freshman 30. Maybe they didn't know his weight was a concern. But when you look at his body type, you know what I'm saying. Uh, when you look at his body type, it tells you that it ain't that he's going to have problems in the future because how muscular he is. So you go see the nutritionist, you go see what best help him. You go like, look here, man, I front you, I pay for you a culinary chef at home. We're gonna get you a roll chef or get them to put a plan out what you can, what you can't eat, or prep you meals. What you can snack on, how much you can snack on it, this, that, and the third. We're gonna put you on a workout plan. But all that's kind of before we get into article. That's if you because you don't want to put too much stress on them. So what can we do to help him? Maybe yoga. I mean, it's tough. It's limited when you got you don't want to put too many mileage on his bike. So you probably thinking yoga, calisthenic program, maybe probably not much weights, resistant bands workouts. You probably thinking like really, you probably thinking the pool work, getting in the water workouts, less stress on the joints. You gotta just keep them active because when you gain weight, a lot of people just they don't know when they're not hungry. They just eat because they bored. You know what I'm saying? You just eat because you can't eat. You eat when you're not even hungry, so you just eating constantly. So I've been through it. You just eat. I got shit to do is eat. But if you keep them active with yoga workouts and massages and whirlpool workouts and hot saunas, you just send them back to college, make them do some online courses. Like, hey, look, teammates, we're gonna have a couple teammates take Zion out. We're gonna take turns. You know what I'm saying? So, once somebody takes Zion to the movies, you know what I'm saying, to make sure he's good. Somebody takes Zion, play video games with him for an hour. Some people taking the Dave and Buster's. Some people just, once you active, an addiction, it's no longer an addiction, bro. An addiction kicks in when you don't have nothing to do. And he has an addiction to food, but let's look at it. You say check out the NBA Talk playlist. It says, can we see this? Let me zoom in one more. So it said for the second time in 85 games career, Zion has not been on the court to open New Orleans Pelicans schedule due to an injury. And again, the absence is lasting longer than anyone anticipated after missing the first 3 months and change of his rookie season with the torn meniscus. Williamson fractured his right foot this past summer and has yet to play this year. He's reportedly making progress, but slowly. He's just been cleared. He's just cleared for the one-on-one drills. There's a long way between that and playing an NBA game. There's no way not to worry about Zion's foot. A knee injury history dates back to high school. His size, particularly given the force with which he plays, only heightens that concern. Williamson is listed at 284 pounds, the same way he was listed at last season, per Bleacher Report Jake Fisher. He is believed to have reached north of 300 pounds recently as the preseason. This is not body shaming situation. This is critical component of Williams' basketball equation, both near and long term. And the Pelicans, who reportedly tried to alter the way Williams walked before he played his first NBA game in an effort to mitigate his injury risk, are obviously going to do everything in their power to keep him at his best shape possible, per ESPN Brian Windhorst and Andrew Lopez. That includes changing their culinary practices, i.e., keeping the junk food out the cupboard. Quote from ESPN: the Pelicans have poured resources, time, and energy to protect Zion's wealth. They have changed members of the staff and even changed some of their culinary practices in an attempt to support him. They have talked with him about protecting his body from extra hits. There's only so much the Pelicans do. Zion is a grown man who is going to ultimately make his own decisions as it pertains to how much he eats. Let's be fair about this. He's been on the sideline for months recovering for surgery. Condition is going to suffer for anyone who spent more time on the couch than the basketball court. Also, Zion's combination of size and athleticism and The very pairing that perhaps make him susceptible to recurring injuries is what makes him dominant. That's a fine line finding and maintaining the right balance between the good and bad weight. Like Charles Barkley, this would likely be something Zion has to deal with his whole career, and it's just how he's built. It was up to him whether his size becomes a strength or weakness as his career progresses. And yeah, trying to change the way he walk. I probably want to draft him if you had to do all this shit. Honestly, but the way he walk, I mean, if he ain't walking correctly and that's contributing to his injuries, man, yeah, there's red flags all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? Him getting injured, blowing the shoe out in the tournament and all that. You shouldn't have drafted him, but you drafted him. We here, and yeah, it's willpower. Losing weight is about willpower. That's what it's about. It's about willpower. And if you if you can if you can be disciplined, you'll be all right. But honestly, man, they're doing everything to protect the investment. And you can't change the way he play, how he plays. He's just athletic, big and strong. But probably want to bring in Larry Johnson, man, somebody else who had a lot of muscle and who kind of similarly to Zion went through the same thing. Talk to him. Derrick Rose said he went through it. He said one of the reasons he got injured is because he was too heavy. So, talking to those two guys, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James will tell you he muscular. Tell them some of the things they do and some of the things, how they protect their body and what they eat and what they don't eat. And, what I should have done better, what I didn't do better. Talking to those guys and using your resource. The NBA is a fraternity. It's a fraternity. Yeah, they'll help him. Larry Johnson probably drop what he's doing, come right out there. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime him, whatever. Skype him. Who doing? Talk like, this is what you need to do. And a lot of it is just keeping his mind focused on different shit. If it's breaking it down to 6 meals a day, if it's breaking it down, it's different on game day. It's a different procedure. I got a deer right in my backyard right now. I thought I seen a whole family of them. They chilling. But yeah, we got deer in Detroit. But yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. Keeping his mind active, having, when he not playing or they not doing, because they don't practice every day in the NBA. People think so. They don't practice. When they practice and the type of practice, maybe putting a Fitbit on them. You know what I'm saying? Putting a Fitbit on them, and all right, look, Zion, the days we burn this amount of calories, we can eat extra. You know what I'm saying? We do 6 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? We do 3 snacks a day. This is your snacks gonna be. It don't necessarily have to be celery and carrots and shit. If you burn this amount of calories, you get you get some chips. You do this, you get some chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Do this, you can eat a whole pizza to yourself. Just shit like that. Because his metabolism high right now. So it's all about what you burn. If you walk the cities in New York streets and you burn this, okay, here you go. On game day, shit, this is how we eat. After the game, burn so many calories. Bam. Don't eat this. You can still eat steak. You still can eat chicken and all that shit. You just got to eat it in moderation. It's too much of a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Honest truth. So it's all about, them explaining the anatomy of it, bro. When we resting on vacation, this is what we gonna eat. We're gonna eat more fish. We're gonna eat more brown rice. We're gonna eat a vegan meal here or there, or whatever. That's what we gonna do. This is, we go on vacation. Hey, man, you get a cheat meal every 2 or 3 days on vacation, not a cheat day. We're gonna break that cheat day up in 2 or 3 meals. We're gonna do your body mass fat. Weigh you when you come back too heavy. Well, shit, we're back on brown rice, salmon, and chicken. More vegan diet. So give and take, but ultimately it comes down to him and his willpower and his ability to learn about the body, his inability to learn what you can eat, what you can't, and then also when you eat cleaner, your body feels so much better. And hopefully he get addicted to that. But yeah, you can still eat chicken, you can still eat steaks and shit like that. It's fine. Still eat fried food here and there, but if you do it in moderation. But right now, he got to eat clean. And then when he started to drop the weight off, and they probably test his blood to see how to get that muscle down. When we start dropping that weight off, man, then your metabolism will burn like that. But I mean, it is what it is. I watched that Mountain Dew commercial. He looked huge with Zach LaVine. I said, shit. So yeah, it's just about keep your mind active, your body active. Absorbing the right nutrients, eating more clean. Not eating a whole box of cereal, not eating pig feet, hog maw. You from the South. You can still have desserts, but you got to earn it to that point. You got to stay active, but it's looking more and more like they made the wrong pick. And this is why you don't listen to the experts and shit. You make your own choices. You make your own choices. But if not, he gonna keep staying injured. If not, he is going to keep staying injured. And you're never going to see the best of him. You're never going to see the best of him. You better talk to Larry Johnson and Derrick Rose. And people say, how do you gain weight and you're a professional basketball player? You like, man, if you knew how much free time they had on the road, it's easy. And you knew how it worked. They don't practice every day. Hell no, they don't practice every day. But hey, it is what it is. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest, on my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way to Facebook and Instagram. I appreciate the love and support. Want to make financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon button, that's your subscribe button. Hit all notifications when I live drop a video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram as well too. If you want to reach out, business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question about to say that. Appreciate the love, support, comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thumbs up, peace.